You've been doing the 369 manifestation method for 3 months. You're journaling, you're visualizing, you're affirming, and nothing. Meanwhile, your friend manifested a new job in 2 weeks. What are they doing that you're not? Welcome to Inner Growth Press. I'm Clara, and the purpose of this channel is to bring the teachings from our books deeper, to help you heal your life and manifest with ease. If you're someone who's tried every manifestation technique but still feels stuck, this video is going to show you exactly where you're going wrong. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this a thumbs up if this helps you out. Here's the thing. Everyone in the manifestation space tells you to visualize your desires. See it, feel it, believe it, journal about it, create a vision board, say your affirmations morning and night. And look, that's not wrong, but it's incomplete. Because here's what most people don't realize. If you're spending 10 minutes visualizing but 10 hours thinking about what you don't have, your brain is getting 60 times more practice in lack than abundance. And guess which signal wins? Studies show that less than 1% of people who try manifestation see significant results. 1%. And it's not because manifestation doesn't work. It's because most people are practicing lack way more than they're practicing abundance. Let me show you the math. If you spend 10 minutes visualizing abundance in the morning but 8 hours at a job you hate complaining about money, here's what's actually happening. 10 minutes equals about 1% of your waking day in abundance energy. 8 hours? That's 50% of your day in lack energy. Your subconscious mind is getting 5,000% more practice in lack than abundance. And your subconscious? It doesn't care what you want. It only knows what you rehearse. Now here's the psychology behind this. Your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters reality, is like a search engine. It shows you what you're looking for most. If you're searching, why I can't afford anything for 8 hours and I'm abundant for 10 minutes, guess which results you're going to see more of? This is backed by neuroscience research on attention and pattern recognition. Your brain literally cannot show you opportunities for abundance when it's been trained all day to look for evidence of scarcity. So let me show you what people who successfully manifest do differently than people who stay stuck. Most people visualize what they want. People who succeed visualize who they are when they have it. Here's why that matters. Your subconscious doesn't manifest things, it manifests identity. When you visualize having $10,000, you're still you trying to get money. You're in the energy of not having it. When you visualize being the person who naturally has $10,000, you shift your entire energetic signature. Think about it. Someone who always has money doesn't obsess over money. They don't check their bank account 17 times a day. They don't panic when an unexpected bill comes up. They just handle it. Because that's who they are. Most people take action to get the result. People who succeed take action from the result. This is the part nobody talks about. Inspired action versus desperate action. They look the same on the outside. Both people are applying for jobs. Both are networking. Both are putting themselves out there. But one comes from, I need this to feel worthy. And one comes from, this is just what I do. Your energy broadcasts which one it is. And people, opportunities and money respond accordingly. Now you might be thinking, okay, but how do I just become that person? I can't fake my way into a new identity. Here's the thing. You're not faking. You're rehearsing. Every single thing you are right now, your confidence, your fears, your patterns, you learned through repetition. You rehearsed being this version of you until it became automatic. The same process works in reverse. Let me give you a concrete example. Someone who's struggling with money manifests from the question, how do I get money? Someone who's successful with money manifests from the question, what would I do with this money? See the difference? One is in the energy of lack. The other is in the energy of already having. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. Most people split their focus. People who succeed commit to one reality. Look, your brain cannot hold two opposing beliefs at the same time with equal weight. If you're affirming I'm abundant, but simultaneously thinking, I hope this works because I really need money, you're not manifesting abundance. You're manifesting doubt. People who successfully manifest pick one reality and live there. Not because they're delusional, but because they understand that manifestation isn't about convincing the universe. It's about convincing your subconscious. And your subconscious needs consistency. It needs data. It needs you to show up as the same person with the same beliefs again and again and again until that becomes your new normal. Here's where it gets really interesting. Most people think the hard part of manifestation is the technique, the scripting, the visualizing, the method itself. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is what you do in between. Because here's what nobody tells you. Manifestation isn't a 10-minute morning practice. It's a 24-hour identity shift. If you meditate on abundance for 10 minutes, but spend the rest of your day complaining, gossiping, scrolling through social media, comparing yourself to others, and worrying about bills, you're not manifesting. You're just performing a ritual. The people who actually manifest results? They guard their mental space like it's a crime scene. They're ruthless about what they let into their awareness. They cut conversations short when people start complaining. They unfollow accounts that trigger comparison, they turn off the news, they stop engaging with drama. Not because they're spiritual snobs, but because they understand that every single input is data for their subconscious. And if the data says life is hard, people are awful, nothing works, that's the reality their brain will construct. Now you might be wondering, does that mean I have to be positive all the time? What about when real problems come up? No, you don't have to be positive all the time. That's toxic positivity, and it's just another form of resistance. Here's the difference. Toxic positivity says, ignore the problem and just think happy thoughts. Real manifestation says, acknowledge the problem, but don't build a home there. You can recognize that you're short on rent this month without making it your identity. You can feel disappointed about something without spiraling into, nothing ever works for me. You can experience a setback without deciding it means you're broken. The emotional awareness piece is actually critical. You can't regulate what you can't feel, and if you're trying to manifest from a dysregulated nervous system, you're fighting an uphill battle. This is why emotional regulation is the foundation of everything. And if you want to go deeper on that, check out the book, The Day I Stopped Reacting, linked below. You can't hold the frequency of what you want if your nervous system is in constant fight or flight. Let me break down the 3 biggest mistakes people make that sabotage their manifestations. Mistake number 1. They're manifesting from the wound, not from the want. If you grew up with financial stress, you're not just manifesting money. You're manifesting relief from the anxiety of not having money. That's a completely different vibration. One is expansive, the other is defensive. Your subconscious can feel the difference, and it will give you exactly what you're actually asking for, which is often temporary relief, followed by the same old pattern. Mistake number 2. They're trying to manifest the how instead of the what. You want $50,000, so you're visualizing your boss giving you a raise, or winning the lottery, or a specific client saying yes. But here's the problem. When you attach to the how, you limit the universe to one single pathway. What if the $50,000 was supposed to come from a random refund you forgot about, or an opportunity you didn't see coming, or a skill you didn't know you had? The universe has 1,000 ways to deliver, but if you're demanding it comes through one specific door, you're blocking the other 999. Mistake number 3, they don't actually believe it's possible for them. You can say the affirmations, you can do the visualizations, you can journal until your hand cramps. But if deep down you don't believe you're the kind of person this happens to, none of it works. And here's the tricky part. You might not even know you don't believe it, because it's not conscious. It's in your subconscious programming. It's in the stories you were told as a kid. It's in the examples you saw growing up. It's in the identity you built to survive. This is why some people manifest parking spots easily but can't manifest money, because they believe parking spots are possible. But money? That's for other people who are smarter, luckier, more deserving. Until you reprogram that belief, you're wasting your time with techniques. So what do you actually do with this information? Step 1. Track your mental ratio for 1 week. Set an alarm for 3 random times each day. When it goes off, write down what you were just thinking about, abundance or lack. Be honest, no judgment. By day 7, you'll have a real picture of where your energy actually lives. You can't fix what you can't see. Most people think they're positive and abundant because they do their morning practice. But the other 23 hours? Pure lack. And they wonder why nothing's working. Step 2. Match your manifestation time to your worry time. If you spend 30 minutes worrying about money, spend 30 minutes in abundance energy. Not to cancel it out, but to give your subconscious equal data. Eventually, flip the ratio. But you have to start where you are. This isn't about perfection. It's about balance. Right now, your subconscious has a mountain of evidence that life is hard and money is scarce. You're trying to manifest with 10 minutes of contradictory data. It doesn't work. Build the evidence. Step 3. Script from the identity, not the desire. Stop writing, "I want $10,000. Start writing, "I'm the kind of person who always has enough. Today, I made financial decisions from abundance. When an unexpected expense came up, I handled it calmly because I trust my ability to generate money." Write about who you're being, not what you're getting. Because the universe doesn't deliver things. It delivers experiences that match your identity. Step 4. Audit your inputs. What are you watching? Who are you talking to? What are you reading? Every single input is programming your subconscious. If you're consuming content that reinforces lack, struggle, and victimhood, that's what you'll manifest. This doesn't mean you have to live in a bubble, but it does mean you need to be intentional. 1 hour of doom scrolling can undo a week of manifestation work. Step 5. Catch the contradictions in real time. You affirm, "I'm abundant," in the morning. Then at lunch, your friend suggests dinner out and you immediately say, "I can't afford it." Contradiction. Your subconscious just got new data. We're still in lack. Start catching these moments. Pause. Reframe. You know what? Let me check my schedule instead of "I'm broke." It's not about lying. It's about not reinforcing the old story every chance you get. The key is consistency over intensity. You don't need to meditate for 3 hours. You just need to interrupt the lack pattern more often than you reinforce it. Look, here's the bottom line. Manifestation isn't broken. Your approach is just misaligned. The difference between people who manifest easily and people who struggle isn't talent or luck or spiritual gifts. It's understanding the math and psychology of how your brain actually works. And the good news is, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you adjust the ratio, everything shifts. If you want to go deeper on this, check out The Day I Stopped Reacting on Amazon, link in the description. It covers emotional regulation, which is the foundation of holding the vibration you're trying to manifest from. You can't manifest from a dysregulated nervous system, trust me. And if you want to explore the manifestation side more, we have a whole manifestation series on Amazon too. Books that walk you through how to actually shift your energy and call in what you want. Links are in the description. Make sure you're subscribed because next week we're breaking down the 3 money blocks that stop manifestation in its tracks. Drop a comment and tell me, what's your current mental ratio? How much time in abundance versus lack? Let's shift the ratio. Let's manifest with ease. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.